All right, you are going to have so much fun today. We are actually going to create the sky for our owls. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write our name on the back. Remember, you always write your first name. If you can write your last name, that would be great. And then you're going to do your class code. The class code is 1, because we're in first grade, and then A, B, or C. You're going to turn your paper over. And now comes a choice. You are going to choose to either use this sponge brush or this sponge to create your sky. Now, I'll demonstrate both ways. It doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to start with this one. You'll notice there are trays of paint at your tables. Those are for you to share with everybody at your table. So make sure you're leaving those in the middle where everybody can reach them. You're going to use your sponge and dip it lightly in the paint. You're going to come over to your paper and notice I'm just going to dab, dab, dab. Now make sure you're getting the edges of your paper. You may want to leave a little white like that stars in the night sky, or you may want to cover your entire paper. Now I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to show you this sponge brush. This one has a handle. You'll notice this sponge I just held at the end. This one has a handle. You're going to hold it at the handle. You're going to dip it into the paint, and you'll notice this kind of makes little dots. It's a little trickier to cover your whole paper. You can do dot, dot, dot. You can also take it and rub it back and forth. You can rub swirls into the night sky. Get creative. See what you can come up with to create your night sky. I may also set out some other colors that you're welcome to dip right into and paint. You are going to cover your entire paper. Remember, those edges are important. You're going to want to get the whole edge. I think I'm going to add some more swirls in here. Get creative. See what you think. Now, am I finished? No, Mrs. Kearns, look at this. Look at all this white down here. Make sure to cover that white. Like I said, you may want to leave a little bit of white in there to create stars in the sky, and that's completely fine. But make sure that you've covered those edges so it doesn't look like you're not finished. Once you are finished, take a good look at it, check it, make sure the edges are covered, make sure it's just the way that you like it, and then you are going to set your tools aside. You're going to carry this paper carefully over to the drying rack. Remember, holding it with 2 hands, just like this. You're going to notice we may have gotten our tables messy. That's okay. You're going to use the sponges to wipe off your table. You're also going to take your sponge to the sink, wash it under the water, squeeze it all out, and put it right back where you found it. Mrs. Kearns will come around and collect the black paint. So, Owl at night, have a great time making your night paper.